Yo, what is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here, and Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. I had a great Christmas, and 2025 is just finishing up, and 2026 is around the corner, and it is that time of the year again. This time of the year again. I am giving you guys my top 20 movies of 2025. I did a video last year when giving you guys my top movies of 2024, and we are back again, baby. These are my top 20 movies of 2025, and we are back, man. Enjoy, sit back and relax, and enjoy my top 20 movies of 2025. Alright, guys, we are here for my top 20 movies of 2025, and I'm just gonna go through all of them, so let's get started. So, first movie of 2025 is called Predator Badlands, and it was released November 7th, 2025, and just a little, narrative of what this movie was about. Cast out from its claim, an alien hunter and an unlikely ally embrace on a tremendous journey in the search of ultimate adversity. So, funny thing is, I didn't really watch this movie. I was gonna go see it with my friends, but I didn't really go. I couldn't make it. So, unfortunately, I couldn't make it to this movie. But Predator Badlands is my first movie of 2025. I always loved the Alien and Predator movies. They're great. I played the games already, man. But Predator and Badlands is one of my top 2025 movies. So moving on to the next one, we got Anaconda. Release date was December 25th, 2025. And just a little narrative of what the movie's about. Best friends, Griff and Doug, have always dreamed of remarking their all-time favorite movie, Anaconda. When a midlife crisis pushes them to finally go for it, they assemble a crew and head deep into the jungles of the Amazon to start filming. However, life soon imitates, or when a gigantic anaconda with a thirst of blood starts hunting them down. So I did not see this yet because this actually came out yesterday. This movie actually came out yesterday, December 25th. But Anaconda, they star Jack Black, and I forgot the other guy's name. He played Ant-Man. Great movie. I recommend you guys see it. I want to go see it. Anaconda is at number 2. Number 3, we got Zootopia 2. So, the release date of Zootopia 2 was November 26th, my birthday, 2025. Detectives Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who turns the mammal metropolis of Zootopia upside down. Testing their growing partnership like never before, they go undercover in new parts of town to crack the case. So, I gotta be real for you guys. I didn't watch the first one, but Zootopia, sorry, I can't really say it. Zootopia 2, the hit was great. There was a lot of great actors in this movie, including 2 WWE superstars, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. So this was a must-see. I didn't see Zootopia 2 yet. I want to. It came out in November on my birthday, like I said. Go make sure you guys see it. Alright, the next movie of my top 20 movies of 2025, we got Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, and the release date is May 23rd, 2025. I can say this, I love the Mission Impossible movies. I saw Mission Impossible The Reckoning Part 1. I think this was The Final Reckoning. It came out, I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's still not out yet. That's what I read, but correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Ethan and the IMF finally faced the entity, a rogue AI capable of ending the world by seizing global mainframes. How far will Ethan go to stop it? Ethan Hunt is amazing. I love Tom Cruise. I love the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible series. So Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, is at number 4. Yeah. Alright, so moving on to the next movie. We got Superman. The release date was July 11th, 2025. When Superman gets drawn into conflicts at home and abroad, his actions are questioned, giving Tex billionaire Lex Luthor the opportunity to get the Man of Steel out of the way for good. Will Intrepid reporter Lois Lane and Superman's four-legged companion Kip Krepto be able to help him before it's too late? So, I never saw this movie, but I know it was a great hit. I mean, some people said it was good. Some people said it was bad. People say that it ruined the original Superman movies, but that's on my list, guys. The new Superman movie looked good. I saw the trailer with the dog and all, and like, oh, the crypto, man. But Superman is on my list for the top 20 movies of 2025. So the next one was actually recently Wicked for Good. It's a little sequel to the. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the Wicked series. The release date was November 21st, 2025. Now demolished as the Wicked Witch of the West. I can't say her name. However, lives in the exile in the orange family while Glinda resides at the palace in Emerald City, revealing its perks of fame and popularity. As the angry mob rises against the Wicked Witch, she needs to reunite with Glinda to transfer himself and all for good. So, I did watch the original one, the old one with Dorothy, all the way back. Tin Man, the Scarecrow and shit like that. I never got. So Avril Lavigne, no, who the freak is the actor? I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so bad at actor. I think it was fuck. I forgot the name. But Wicked for Good is on my 2025 list. So Wicked for Good, it's the sequel to the last movie that came out like last year or something. But that Wicked for Good is on my list for 2025 movies. Moving on, we got the Fantastic Four First Steps. Release date was July 25th, 2025. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Movie. Human Torch and the Thing face their most daunting challenge yet as they defend Earth from Galactus and the Silver Surfer. So, I loved this movie. I watched it, actually. I didn't watch it in the movie theater. I just watched it. I ordered it on Amazon or wherever it was. But all I can say, it was a great movie. The original of the Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, obviously them. They were a great series. Rise of the Silver Surfer. People say that this ruined it. A lot of people said that it was great. A lot of people said it was bad. But the Fantastic Four First Steps, I really liked it. They got Vanessa Kirby. That was the only actor who I really recognized. But people said that this movie ruined the original Fantastic Four. But the Fantastic Four First Steps is on my 2025 movies. So let's move on to the next one. The next movie, we got Jurassic World Rebirth. So I did watch this in the movie theater. The release date was July 2nd, 2025. Zora Bennett leads a team of skilled operatives to the most dangerous place on Earth, an island research facility for the original Jurassic Park. Their mission is to secure genetic material from dinosaurs whose DNA can provide life-saving benefits to mankind. As the top-secret expedition becomes more and more risky, they soon made a sinister and shocking discoveries that have been hidden from the world from decades. So, I'll say this. Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job in this movie. If you guys don't know her, she played the Black Widow in the Avengers series. Jurassic World, man. I love the Jurassic World series with the one with Chris Pratt. The original ones, Tim Allen, I think. No, it wasn't Tim Allen. I forgot the name of the actors. But the old classic Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. I loved it. So Jurassic World Rebirth. It was an amazing movie. I went to go see it with my friends in the movie theater. And Jurassic World Rebirth is on my top 20 list of 2025 movies. Alright, moving forward, we got a John Wick movie, Ballerina. The release date was June 6, 2025. Trained in the assassin traditions of Rosca Roma, Eve Macroro takes on an army of killers as she seeks revenge against those responsible for her death of her father. So this is by far, this movie was amazing. I watched it. Look, I'm not going to lie, I'll say it out loud, I didn't really get into the John Wick movies. I got into like maybe a few of the films, but this was an amazing film. I watched it by myself. I didn't go to the movie theater, but I watched this movie. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The action, that's just that. But Ballerina makes it to my 2025 top 20 movies of movies. So moving on, we got Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was great. Avengers, kind of like some sort of Avengers sort movie. Uncharted, the release date was May 2nd, 2025. Uncharted and the Death Trap, a unconventional team of anti-heroes. Yana Belova, Bucky Barnes, we know, Red Guardian, Ghost, Taskmaster, and John Walker. Embarks on a dangerous mission that forces them to confront the darkest corners of their past. So this is like pretty much a anti-hero. I recognize Bucky Barnes, John Walker, who was the original Captain America in the TV series Winter Soldier, or whatever it's called. There was a TV series where he got relieved of his duty as Captain America. Taskmaster, Ghost, Red Guardian. I believe Yana Belova is Black Widow's sister. I can't remember. I gotta refresh my memory. But Thunderbolts. People said it was pretty bad. I don't understand why. I thought it was great. I heard reviews that Thunderbolt was pretty bad. But I watched it. It was okay, I guess. I mean, it wasn't... I can understand what people were coming from, saying that Thunderbolts was pretty bad. But Thunderbolts is on my top 20 list of 2025 movies. Alright, so moving on, we got The Smashing Machine. Release date was October 3rd, 2025, and it had Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson. The Rock. It is the true story of mixed martial arts and UFC fighter Mark Kerr, whose obsession with greatness made him a legend and nearly cost him everything. So, this was pretty much a UFC fighter, boxing biography movie that was really great. I watched it. Obviously, I saw Emily Blunt and The Rock play in a movie called The Jungle Cruise, Smashing Machine. Emily Blunt plays Mark Kerr's wife. I think Dwayne Johnson did an excellent job in this movie, in The Smashing Machine. I don't know who Mark Kerr is, but I know he's a legend, but I don't really watch UFC and boxing and shit like that. Logan Paul, uppercut. So, The Smashing Machine is a must-see. I watched it and it was amazing just because I love Emily Blunt. I love The Rock. I had to see it. I mean, it was great. The next movie is The Karate Kid Legend. Oh my god. Release date was May 30th, 2025. After moving to New York City with his mother, Kung Fu prodigy Lee Fong struggles to let go of the past as he tries to fit in with his new classmates. When a new friend needs his help, Lee enters a karate competition, but his skills alone aren't enough. With help with Mr. Han, Jackie Chan, and Daniel LaRue. Daniel, the original Karate Kid, he soon learns to merge two styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. So you got... I love the Karate Kid, the original one with Jalen Smith and Jackie Chan, and you see Daniel from the original Karate Kid teaming up with this guy, Lee Fong, who the actor played in Just an Ordinary American. I forgot what the name was, but this was an amazing film. I watched it. I didn't go to the theater to watch this movie, but oh my god, it was great. But that's a must-see. If you guys haven't seen Karate Kid Legends, the original one was great. Just two different multiverse of the movies, which was great. But Karate Kid Legends is on my list for the 2025 movies. So you got Lilo and Stitch. Oh my god. I know what people are going to say. It was bad. I heard people say that was terrible. But I liked it. Release date was May 23rd, 2025. Stitch, an extraterrestrial entity, comes to Earth after escaping prison, where he tries to impersonate a dog. Things take a turn when a lonely Hawaiian girl, Lilo, adopts him from an animal shelter, and he helps mend her broken family. So, let me just say this. I love Lilo and Stitch, the cartoon. Long time ago. I loved it. This is the live-action Lilo and Stitch. I said this before. I've seen people say that it was terrible. Some people said it was great. But I loved it. And it's a must-see. Lilo and Stitch is a must-see. I absolutely loved it. It was hilarious. So that is on my top 20 movies of my 2025 list. So yeah. Moving on. We got Happy Gilmore 2. Oh my god. Adam Sandler is back. Initial release was July 25th, 2025. I believe the only place you could have saw it was Netflix. I'm not sure if it was in theaters, but I watched it on Netflix. Gilmore returns to the sport of golf since his retirement after winning his first tour championship to finance his daughter's ballet classes. So, Happy Gilmore is an absolute legend of a movie. If you guys haven't seen the first one, please do. I was excited for this movie once it was announced to be released in 2025. Adam Sandler is just an amazing actor. I love him. WWE wrestler Becky Lynch was in this movie as an actor. So there was a lot of people that made appearances in that. So alright, so moving on to my next top 20 movie of 2025, we got Avatar, Fire and Ash. The release date was December 19th, 2025. The conflict on Pandora escalates as Jake and Nitro's family encounters a new aggressive Na'vi tribe. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Avatar, but I know the Avatar movies are a bit hit. I might be right, I might not, but the only Avatar that I watched was the first one. I believe it came out 2008 or something like that. But like I said, I'm not really a big fan of Avatar, but I know that this movie is big. Dude, I know there's Avatar fans out there, and they're sure probably happy that I put the Avatar movie on my top 20 list. But excuse me. Wouldn't say if it's a must-see. For all you Avatar fans, yeah, it's a must-see. But like I said, not a big Avatar person. The only Avatar that I watched was the original one, the first one. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on to the next movie. We got The Amateur. Release date was April 11th, 2025. Charlie Heller is a brilliant CIA decorator whose world comes crashing down when his wife dies in a London terrorist attack. When his supervisors refuse to take action, his intelligence becomes the ultimate weapon as he embarks on a dangerous treks across the globe to track down those responsible. Great movie. I recognize the actor. I forgot the name of the actor. I'm going to look it up actually because I am so bad at remembering the actors in this movie. So, The Amateur cast. Sorry. So, Rami Malek is famous. I love him. Lawrence Fishburne was in there. Rachel Brosnan. I don't really recognize those actors. But it was a great movie. I forgot. Like I said, I forgot the actor's name, but it was a great movie. Definitely would recommend it. I watched it at home. That's just that. But moving on to the next movie, we got The Accountant 2 with Ben Affleck. It was Ben Affleck and I think John Berthel, whoever. Yeah, Ben Affleck was in this movie. The release date was April 25th, 2025. Christian Wolf excels at solving intricate problems, even so mysterious clues from a murdered friend forces him to involve his dangerous brother Brax. So, I never watched. It's so sad because I'd actually never watched the first Accountant movie, so I need to find a time to do that. But I saw The Accountant 2 in the movie theater with my friends. Must-see movie. Be sure to do that. Moving on to the next movie, A Working Man. The release date was March 28th, 2025. It's a Jason Statham movie. He's great. Levin Cat left behind a decorative military career in the Black Ops to live a simple life of working construction. However, when human traffickers kidnapped his boss's daughter, his search to bring her home uncovers a world of corruption far greater than he ever imagined. I love Jason Statham. That's what I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name, but he has a lot of fighting movies, action. Must see. I did go see this movie in the movies. So Working Man. The release date was March 28th, 2025. Every Jason Statham movie is great. That's just that. Alright, moving on to the next. We got the Captain America Brave New World. That was an amazing movie. The release date was February 14th of 2025. Sam Wilson, the part of the Avengers movie. Sam finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with the president, Satis Ross. he must soon discover the reason behind a nefarious global plot before the true mastermind has the entire world seeing red. So this was a funny thing. I actually watched this movie. Was it on the plane? I think I watched this movie on the plane. I think I was going to Argentina, and I was watching this movie. It was an amazing movie. I love any Avengers movies. Can't wait for Avengers Doomsday, which is next year, 2026. So that's just that. Captain America, Brave New World. The ratings were pretty good. I had some people that I know personally that said that it wasn't iffy. But that's just that. Alright, not but least, on my last list of my top 20 movies of 2025, I got Novocaine. Release date was March 8th, 2025. When the girl of his dreams gets kidnapped, a man turns his inability to feel pain into an unexpected advantage as he fights a bunch of slugs to get her back. So this guy doesn't feel pain and he's trying to get his girl back. I didn't watch this movie, but I do want to at some point. So that's just, Novocaine was great. But anyways, that will do it. Alright, that will do it for my top 20 movies of 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comment section what your top 20 movies of 2025 were. But anyways, my name is Bruin Steel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your holidays. And I hope you guys get ready for the end of 2025. And I hope you guys have a fantastic 2026. And that will do it. That is my top 20 movies of 2025, and I will be back next year for my top 2026 movies. So my name is Bruin Steel. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.